In a quiet village between two dry hills, there lived two young men, Elias and Tovin. They were born in the same year. They grew up on the same street. They both knew what it meant to go to bed hungry. But the village always said one strange thing. Elias will become rich. And Tovin? They would smile. Tovin is a good man, but good men don't become rich. Lucky men do. Tovin heard those words many times. He never argued. He just kept working. Because Elias was lucky. Very lucky. If there was one coin on the road, Elias found it. If a trader needed help, Elias was chosen. If there was a chance to make fast money, somehow, Elias was always there. Tovin watched quietly. One morning, the old clothmaster in the village fell sick. He needed someone to help in his weaving house. The work was slow. The pay was small. The hours were long. Tovin stepped forward. Elias laughed. "You will sit all day moving threads or just for a few coins?" Tovin lowered his eyes. "It is work." Elias smiled. "I'm waiting for something bigger." That same week, something bigger came. A traveling merchant arrived. He made a promise. "Give me 10 silver coins, and I will return 20 at the end of the month." The village became restless. People whispered, people borrowed, people rushed. Elias ran like a man chasing destiny. He borrowed money from friends, from family, from anyone who would listen. By evening, he had his 10 coins. He handed them over with a smile. That night, he came to Tovin. "You see the difference between us? You work for money. I make money work for me." Tovin said nothing. The next morning, and before sunrise, he was already at the weaving house. The room was hot. The work was slow. The threads were stubborn. His fingers hurt. His back ached. Sometimes he wanted to quit, but every evening he did the same thing. He took his small pay. He gave most of it to his mother, and he saved a little, just a little, in a small clay jar under his bed. While Tovin was building something quietly, Elias was celebrating loudly. He spoke of future riches. He spoke of gold. He spoke of big houses. But when the month ended, the merchant never returned. The money was gone, and Elias sat outside his house in silence. People passed by. Some felt pity, some laughed. Tovin did neither. He simply went back to work. Days became months. Months became years. The old clothmaster began to teach him more. How to choose strong thread, how to price cloth, how to stay calm when money enters your hands. One loose thread, the old man said, can destroy the whole fabric. Tovin remembered that. So he stayed disciplined. He kept working. He kept learning. He kept saving. Slowly, he bought his own loom, then another, then another. He hired helpers. He built something real, something quiet, something strong. Elias, on the other hand, kept chasing chances, fast money, easy wins, quick success. But every time money came, it left just as fast. Years later, Elias stood outside Tovin's workshop. Inside, the sound of weaving filled the air. Warm light, steady work, peaceful movement. Tovin was writing numbers in a small book. Elias looked tired, older than his years. He stood there for a long time, then finally asked, "Tell me the truth. When did your life change?" Tovin looked up. He smiled. "My life didn't change in one moment." He walked over to a shelf and picked up an old clay jar. It was cracked, but sealed. "This was my first jar," he said. "The place I learned to control myself before I tried to control money." Elias stared at it. Tovin continued, "Luck may bring money once, but discipline is what keeps it." The room became quiet, and in that moment, Elias understood something deep. Money is not the problem. Most people touch money at some point. The real question is, can you hold it? Because money without discipline disappears, but money with discipline becomes something more. It becomes stability. It becomes peace. It becomes freedom. So if your life feels slow right now, do not be ashamed. If your progress looks small, do not stop. Because real wealth is not built in loud moments. It is built in quiet decisions, repeated every single day. So now the question is simple. Are you still chasing lucky moments, or are you building a life that can truly hold wealth when it arrives? If this story touched you, leave a comment below and tell us what part stayed with you the most. And if you want more powerful stories about life, discipline, money, and inner growth, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next story. This is Grow with Ace Motivation Stories. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.